Last couple of days, very motivated for this game this weekend. Obviously, a challenge with UTSA, one of the top teams in our league, and conference openers, big game for us. So, just excited about having the opportunity to play this game. Before we get into questions and stuff, I just want to everybody saw the announcement yesterday that the Clark family has stepped up and with the largest gift in the history of the Pirate Club. And I just want to thank Bill and Lance and Heath and the rest of the family for their commitment to ECU athletics. They've been instrumental and supportive, ever since I've been here, and I'm sure they were long before that too. But their family has obviously done a lot to positively impact our student athletes. Questions?
Going off that, what does it mean to finally have the funding? I know the building won't be constructed tomorrow, but just to have the funding for it.
We could have sure used it so far this year. And it's going to be a game changer for our entire athletic department. You're talking about no more issues with finding space if there's inclement weather. And, we practice in the rain, but lightning, just like that game the other night, there's nothing you can do. And, the schedules are so tight with classes and everything that it puts a pinch on everybody. It's not any outdoor sport needs that facility. And then you talk about the impact that it will have, preseason camp, our walkthrough tomorrow morning, we would do it indoors, recovery, we'll be able to do a lot of stuff in the winter in it. Other teams will be able to use it. It's obviously going to be a huge recruiting piece. I'm sure it's going to be used on game day for the Pirate Club events. It's going to be used for different functions, fundraising wise, and different functions of the community. So this is a great facility that'll be a huge asset for our football program, but it's going to be a huge asset for this entire community and athletic department.
Coach, obviously you want Rajay to finish the play, but the rule is if the elbow or knee's down, the play's over.
Right.
Did you agree with that call? If not, do you send it in? I know it doesn't do anything after the fact.
First, it's Conference USA officials, so I don't really have anything that I can send to them. Our footage did not show, the shots that we were seeing on the Jumbotron the other night. But at the end of the day, and we talked about it, it's, we are the ones that hand the ball to the official. Don't let anybody else hand the ball to the official. That's the way you avoid that. Nobody feels worse than Rajay does, and I promise you he's been on it this week because it means a lot to him that he be a guy that helps us win. He never does anything to hurt us. And so he owns that, but it's on us too. Coaching staff wise, we start every Tuesday practice with ball security. But I think that we got to continue to just hound them during practice, and the kids have got to be really on it during practice. And even you get tired, you got to be making sure that if you're in traffic, you're locking it up. And so it's a group effort that we got to make sure we eliminate those situations right there that hurt us.
Jake obviously throws the ball pretty hard. Do y'all talk to him all about taking, some touch on the shorter passes, or is it more just if it hits the receiver's hands, they expect it to catch it?
Well, I think it depends on the situation. Some of the tight windows he puts it in there that, you can't take anything off of it. I've seen that before where a quarterback does not have the arm strength and he can't fit it in those windows, and he tries to, and it's a pick. Certainly there are some passes that are touch passes and some passes that you gotta put it on there. And so it's just, continuing for him to, get on the same page with the receivers and feel better with the receivers. But, those the other night, like that fourth down deal, it's a tight window right there. He has to put it on the receiver. If he doesn't, they're going to break it up or they're going to pick it. So, the one on the pick, that was a touch pass, right over the shoulder, right where it should be. So it just depends on the pass.
UTSA hasn't really played a close game. It's a little tougher to study film when they've had blowout wins and blowout losses, and they look so different probably from weeks 1 forward than they did weeks 2 and 3.
Yeah, the thing is you're playing the University of Texas, the number 1 team in the country, and arguably, them or Georgia is the most talented team in the country, and it's tough against that. But here's the thing I know. I know UTSA from last year. They have a lot of the same guys. I know Coach Traylor. I know what to expect Saturday. They have dynamic playmakers on offense. Their quarterback is a great operator. Their defensive front is one of the better ones in this league. Their linebacking core is experienced and athletic. Their DBs are long and can run. And I know that they just like us, they pride themselves in physicality and toughness and playing with a chip on their shoulder. So we know what to expect coming in here. Yeah, they've played kind of all over the place with where their games have been, but the thing we know is who they are.
How has the energy level been just getting those guys back after the late night?
It's been good. Sunday there wasn't a whole lot of energy because everybody was still trying to recover from getting back in at 7 a.m. But we did very, very little on Sunday. Really focused Sunday and Monday just getting rest, getting recovered. I thought we've been really energetic the last 2 days. I thought that Tuesday was a very, very good Tuesday practice. I mean, it was from the standpoint of just we had mistakes, things we would clean up, but there was no lack of energy, lack of effort, lack of trying to do things that are in the game plan that are new to them. So had another good practice today. So tomorrow and Friday are cleanup days. Last week was the best Thursday and Friday we've had so far this year, and I think that results in being ready to play on Saturday. We've got to be better this week on Thursday and Friday, and then our big focus today in practice, there was things all throughout practice where we're talking about finishing. That's the thing, is we got to make sure that we have that energy in the fourth quarter. We talked about the no quarter flag and what it means to us, but our plays got to back that up, and they want to. And the thing is, I don't want them to press. I want them to play fast and free and fearless and be very, very physical and just have fun. Because when they're playing that way, it's a different kind of team.
Kind of speaking to that, given the nature of how the last two games have ended, how do you balance changing things up, conditioning wise with staying the course?
Well, it's not a matter of conditioning; it's a matter of execution. Let's be real clear on that. We go out there, and I promise you, we can condition run with anybody in the country. We got to play better. We've got to make fewer mistakes. It's keeping momentum. It's keeping that positive energy. It's having confidence. It's making the play. Those are the things that we've had to focus on. So when you have those situations, you have to look at exactly what is happening. And what's happening is a variety of things that we've tried to address this week.
Is Andrew Conrad still the guy moving forward at kicker for you right now?
Yeah, he's our kicker. Anything else?
As you kind of just look at the conference as a whole, has anything stood out to you through the non-conference plays that you're ready to jump into it?
Yeah, all those preseason media polls, y'all take those and throw them in the trash. So it's wide open. I think who is it? The academies are at the top right now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nobody had that in preseason, did they? All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Have a good day.